The minute there's a little baby that is waking someone up, and if there's one person that's carrying the burden of that, if one person's dream stops because they're taking on the lion's share of things, and you're still going to the gym and you're still slaying your dragons at the same rate, and you haven't looked over at your partner who maybe is now stuck at home because she's breastfeeding, or she made a set of choices to make this little creature work, and you guys haven't had a conversation about that and what that balance looks like because you're just slaying your dragon at the same rate, there's going to be problems.
I completely agree with what she said. And I think the deeper problem is that society still doesn't see this as unfair, because we have normalized the idea that when marriage and children enter the picture, a woman's life is supposed to become secondary. We still live in a society that treats caregiving, sacrifice, keeping the home together, raising the children, and holding the family together as a woman's primary responsibility. Her dreams, ambitions, career, purpose, identity, even her rest are treated as things she should pursue only after everybody else has been taken care of. But a woman was a whole person before she became somebody's wife or somebody's mother. She had dreams before the marriage. She had ambitions before children. She had a purpose before she created a family with somebody else. Marriage should not require her to bury that person. And this is where the problem begins. Two people decide to create a marriage and a family together. And somehow when the responsibilities of that decision arrives, one person is expected to absorb most of the disruption. One person's career continues. One person's dreams remains intact. One person still has access to their time, freedom, and identity, while the other person is expected to sacrifice, and we call that sacrifice being a good woman. Then after placing that enormous burden on women, society turns around and tells them that if the marriage struggles or eventually breaks down, they are the ones who failed. That is deeply unfair. If two people created a family together, then two people are responsible for sustaining it. Of course, there will be reasons when one partner has to give more than the other. That is life. But sacrifice cannot permanently have one gender. A healthy relationship cannot be built on one person continuously shrinking so that the other person can continue expanding. And I think this is one of those uncomfortable conversations we need to start having, because until we stop teaching women that losing themselves is the price they must pay for love, marriage, and motherhood, and stop teaching men that a woman's sacrifice is simply part of the package, we are going to continue to reproduce the same resentment, exhaustion, and broken relationships. A woman can love her family deeply without disappearing in it. Marriage should add partnership to her life, not erase the person she was before it. God bless you.